Good morning, everybody, and thank you guys so much for joining us for this live workout. I have Amy here with me. She has been here before, so she might look familiar to some of you guys. She's a challenger, for the past year now? Yeah, so we love having her here. She's awesome. I know you know Ashley, who was here last week.
Yes,
but we are kicking off week 1, day 1 of the New Year Best You, and I'm super excited. We've got a ton of things in store for you guys. And we'll walk through some of that stuff that's coming out this week. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We are doing a full body circuit workout. She picked it, so if you don't like it, I picked the move. She just picked full body, so I guess it's still on me. But we're going to have some fun. We've got 5 moves. Do note that these are compound moves, so we will be working 2 big muscle groups with each move. So I do recommend whichever move is the harder of the 2, go with whatever weight you can do that with comfortably. And when I say comfortably, I mean it should burn a little bit, but comfortably enough that you can do 10 reps at least for that. So go ahead and let your fitness tracker know that you are working out, and we're going to go ahead and dive in this first round. We'll probably go a little bit slower as we walk through different modifications and things like that, and then we will full blast round 2. So you can see that we have all the weights out because like I said, we are hitting a little bit of everything today. But for our first move, you don't need any weight, so we're just going to go ahead and plant our feet. If you need a wider base of support, this is going to be a squat twist. So if you're just starting out or if your balance isn't that great, go wider with your stance. That's going to give you more support. But if you can, we're going to be about hip width here. Hands are out. Evan, I don't see your hands out. All right, so we're going to squat, and on the up, we're going to twist. We're just going to one side, squat back, and twist to the other direction. Here we go. And how low you go is up to you. Now I'm going to come to the side just to show you guys here. And I might be going against. I think I messed up the count for you guys, but I just want y'all to see that I'm not hunching over with my squat. I'm sitting into it. I forgot what I'm doing here. Okay.
It's hard to keep track.
I'm just saying a lot of things. I think that's it. Okay. Good job. So easy enough when you're nice and warmed up. All right, so next is going to be curl to press. So we're going to be in a neutral position. So grab something a little bit. So the press, you can probably go, is probably the lighter of the 2 moves. So whatever you can press with, make sure you go with that weight for press to curl. So I have to do the 12s because she took the 10s. All right, so we're going to start here. Remember, we're hammer curl position, standing nice and tall, shoulders back, and we're going to curl and then press. So we're going to do 10 of these. Note, though, that we're not swinging the weight at any point. We're nice and neutral in the spine.
Okay,
and we're breathing. And press. There you go. At least you have that mirror. You can look at that.
And now I forgot what I was on.
You just keep going. We're on the same. We're already sweating. Great.
Yes. T-shirt might have been a bad idea.
Never. All right, good job. So next up, we're going to have alternating lunge with bent lateral raise. So you can see that we already put our weights down because we know we're going to go a little bit lighter than the first move. So I'm going to show you some variations. This is probably our first move where you might need to modify. And so for this one, we are doing alternating lunge to bent lateral raise. If it's easy for you to get confused, we got a modification for you because I know it's a lot of moving parts. So Amy's going to actually show you the stationary version. So she's going to go, and she's not going to alternate. She's going to do 6, and then she'll switch sides and do 6 on the other side. So she's here. Woo. She's here. She's got her weights, and she's going to be in that bent lateral raise position. So she's bent here, 90-degree angle. When she comes down, she's going to raise and then come back up. Okay? So she's not going to alternate. But say you're like, that's great, Faith, but that's not going to work for me. Maybe you do a staggered stance here. All right, and then same thing. It can be just a small, or if you're like, lunges just aren't for me today, and that's okay too, we're going to take that bent lateral raise, and we're going to do a march here. Just a walking march and bending those. Amy's like just doing all her counts. Like she's just...
I'm afraid if I stop, I'll forget it.
So, but for those of you that want even more of a challenge, we're going to alternate. So we're here. Whew. I'm regretting alternating.
We're going to test my balance really good now.
All right, well, that got me fired up. All right. We're also putting the weights down again because you can probably go a little bit heavier on this next move. Y'all, my heart rate. All right, so next is going to be deadlift to row. So you can probably go a little bit heavier here because both moves you can use heavier weight. So for this one, big thing here is a nice flat back. I'm going to go this way so you can see that, and Amy will go forward. But for this, we are doing our deadlift first. So we're here, then we're going to row, bring it back down, and then stand. Note again, my back is nice and flat. If you start to feel your back hunch like this, poke your chest out. That's going to help flatten that back out. You also don't have to go super low. If you feel it in your hamstrings here, perfect. But don't forget your row, because I did. I know, so the kids are home for school. They don't have school today. Teacher work day, so it's the last day of vacation for them. So if you hear some noise, it's them or Evan dying over there. So.
Or me.
I think you're suffering in silence over here. You're afraid.
I'm trying not to huff and puff so that everybody.
Well, I'm definitely huffing and puffing, so I got you covered on that. All right, so next going to be a wall sit to fly. So again, drop down and weight here. Would not go heavy. I'm like, what's she gonna do?
We're gonna attempt the 8s.
Gosh, I guess I gotta do
stole
the
yours
10s.
again, huh?
All right, so for this one, we are doing a wall sit, but it's not for time, it's for reps. That does not mean we rush through the reps and lose form, but that means we're doing 10 and then we come up. So first and foremost, we want a nice wall sit here. So you can see Amy, she's got her 90-degree angle here, back is flat to the wall. Now, if you need to modify and you need to be a little bit higher, that's great too. Evan's kind of practicing that. No, I'm just kidding. He's doing great. He really is. All right, so hands are up here and we're flying. So we're not really flying, but you get the point. So we're doing 10 of these. And we're breathing. And the trash is here.
All the soundtracks today.
That's right. Good. Now, also in that last move, so we're done, so go ahead and take a break here. But that last move, in case you need a little bit of a modifying component, again, we don't have to go as low, but also you don't have to hold weights. Just hold a tight fist, and I promise you, it's going to feel like you're holding weights. So we made it through round 1.
Woo-hoo.
Only 4 more to go. It's fun. We're having fun. So everyone grab some water because, for one, water's good for you. But it is a water challenge, exactly. So this week we are focusing on water. If you are new here, we do water as our first challenge for every 6-week challenge. So it's that important. So drink up. And you could win yourself your very own Stanley.
I haven't seen that color.
Not sponsored or endorsed.
It's very pretty.
I actually won it in a Secret Santa. It's so festive. I love it. All right, so we're going to hop into round 2. So now that we know what we're doing, we know what variation we're doing. Evan, are there any comments that I need? Are we good?
Very excited.
Awesome.
Working out.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to our squat. Again, if you need more basic support, go wider. My hands are out. We're squatting and twist. Squat and twist. Amy's so fast. I was about to say, I thought that might be a nice little change up.
And I still was awake at 4:30.
Oh, no. You were just so excited. I think I did 11. That's all right. All right, curl to press.
Well, I'm about to say, which one did I do?
I can't remember what we did. I think you did 10s. I think
I
I took them over here in a nice little graveyard. All right, so remember, curl to press. No swaying. If you need to lighten the weight, do that. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're swaying, if you got some of this going on, that weight ain't for you. Not today anyways, but you'll get there. Hi. I think Evan's like, okay, what's she going to say? She's looking at me. He's like, what am I doing wrong? All right, good job. All right, alternating lunge to our bent lateral raise, or you're doing stationary.
I think I did.
Okay. All right. Whose idea was this? All right, here we go. Can't talk in this one.
This one requires too much thinking.
Whew. I tell you what.
I think the alternating is faster.
That's because if I don't burn through it, I'm going to die. And I think I have you doing 6 and I only did 10. So you're doing 12. It's not a punishment. It's actually, I just totally messed you up on that. So.
Woo, these arms
job.
and legs are burning.
Right? Whew. All right. Then we're going to our deadlift to row next.
Maybe.
Good job, Amy. Good job. Good job.
Woo.
All right. Whew, here we go.
Definitely
Deadlift.
sweating now.
Right? I will say round 1, exercise 2. I was like, all right, we're fired up. All right, so deadlift. Remember on that deadlift, it should be a hinge. It shouldn't feel like a squat.
I'm getting them all confused. Am I rowing or
You're doing it, girl. You got it. And we're in sync. I mean, not Evan, but... Oh, there he is. Good job. All right, bringing it back down for our wall sit chest fly, or shoulder fly. Either way, we're just flying. All right. And 10 of these. Here we go, breathing through it, not rushing through it. I hope y'all have some music on, because I am breathing, which is what we want. Whew, y'all. All right. Round 2 done. Whew, we get a break.
Yeah.
We're feeling good. I'm sweaty. I'm out of breath. It's a good Monday. It's a good Monday.
Yeah. Start the week off right.
That's right. That's right. And we just also launched our tracking blueprint. So that will be available for you guys today. So if you're watching this and you have not yet told me that you wanted to be added to that, just even if you've already been tracking, even if you're already into macros and things like that, it's still a great foundation to come back to, learn a little something, and make sure you're in the right place. So make sure you message me in the app and let me know that you want to jump into that. So, whew, letting that heart rate come down. That is a good one. All right, if y'all are crying a little on the inside, remember, it's Amy's fault.
We were doing it right.
That's right. That's right. We were doing it right. All right, so we're going to start again with our squat twist. Here we go. Because we still got a lot of work to do and not a ton of time. I don't want to take a lot of your time. See, Amy's so fast on this one. Oh, she slowed down for me.
Back.
That was so nice of you. I was like, she slowed down for me. I could feel it. I felt it. All right, curl to press. I think I'm grabbing these guys. All right, here we go. Curl and press. And we're breathing. That's always important. If my breathing doesn't remind you to breathe, I don't know what will.
Same.
Or you might be like, face breathing enough for the both of us.
Ooh.
Good job.
I say whole body is surely burning now.
Oh, yeah. Whew, a little so wet on my brow there. All right. Lunge to bent lateral raise. This is probably my least favorite.
I think mine too.
Maybe because I make you do 12 reps. You can feel free to go 5 and 5. I mean, next round I'm going to make you go up to 12, so you might as well take this little bit of mercy.
We'll just keep it.
Oh, see? Look at Amy pushing herself. She said, I'm already doing it. Shouldn't I go back? I mean, I guess if anything, I should probably I could rub
You should go up to 6.
You know what? I think I will. I don't want to, but I will. Woo. I'll tell you what, those extra 2 burn. Woo. You take your time, Amy. We are not in a rush here. Woo.
Woohoo, ow.
Woo. All right,
I'm
deadlift
not
to
sure
row.
if the lunges are what's making my legs so weak or the wall sit.
It's the wall sit. In my opinion, the wall sit is brutal. Followed up by when we start the next round and we'll go right into squats.
Yeah.
The combo. I mean, I think my shoulders are burning more on the lunge. So I'm blaming the other 2. All right, here we go. We got our deadlift to row. They're going to be sing-songing all day. We're almost there. Couple more reps. Good job.
Woo.
All right.
And back down.
We got our wall sit. All right. All right, Amy, which move is your favorite?
I mean, I almost want to say the squat twist just because there's no weight involved, but probably the dumbbell to row.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I
Evan,
mean,
what about you?
dumbbell deadlift to row.
Somehow I heard the right thing. All right, we're all team deadlift to row. Well, it ain't this one, I can
I
tell
like
you.
counting.
This ain't the one that I love the most. Y'all, we're over halfway there though, so that's great. So we just have 2 rounds left. We're gonna crank it out. It's gonna be great. Grab some water. We are gonna challenge ourselves though, because you know, it's around 4. We're not working out for a long time, so we really wanna maximize. So, you know, Amy was already doing 12 on the lunges, so we're gonna up it to 12 on all the things.
Woohoo.
Now, for you, maybe a 4th round is your challenge. That's okay. Stick with it. Do that. But if you want a little bonus here, you can go up to 11 reps. Except, well, not really, because almost everything's doubled, both sides. So 12 it is. All right, so we're going to hop back into it, starting with our squat twist. I do like this one, but I'm with you. I'm like, well, a little bit, you know. I love a deadlift, though, in a row. So this one's just fun. I mean, relatively speaking. It's like a good stretch. Got that core engaged. I don't know how many reps we're on. What you got over there, Amy?
This is 11.
Okay, good. 12.
I've been counting like 1, 2.
Yep,
I don't know.
me too, until I stopped counting. But you were
Then
here
it
to
was
save
like,
us. All right, curl to press. Remember, we're going for 12. Or maybe you keep with 10 reps and you go up and wait. That's an option as well.
Ooh.
Amy doesn't get to go up and wait because I took the weight up. And I don't want to go up and wait. So
Yeah, I think
12 it
10 to-
is.
10 to 15 might be too big of a jump.
I mean, that's a big jump.
I probably could do it for the press part. I don't know about the curl.
I will say biceps are my weakness.
I think I'm strong until I try to like pick up something really heavy or open a jar. And then I'm like, okay.
You're like, yeah, maybe not.
I'm
But you are
as strong as I thought.
You are strong.
The jar's stronger.
I will say, I never feel quite as weak as I do until I put the live on. When I'm on camera, I'm like, wow, I could have sworn I could do heavier, but here we are. And that's okay.
It's that performance anxiety or not.
The thing is I feel like most people like would feel like the opposite. They'd be like, I'm in front of people, I'm gonna rock it out. And then I'm like,
No, can't do it.
we're having fun. That's all that matters. All right, so we are into our lunge. I'd go up and wait if I could, but I'll tell you what, I cannot. So 12 it is.
Whoa. I've been doing so good with balance, and now I'm like, what?
Whew. I'm almost there.
Yeah, okay, I lie. My shoulders are wanting to give out this round.
See, it's the
They're
shoulders
like,
that are kicking my butt. Whew. I mean, I'm sure my legs are burning too, but it's getting overlooked by this shoulder burn.
Oh, gosh. Woo, that one didn't look pretty.
Hey, we did it. That's all that matters. All right, deadlift to row. I'm gonna let you grab your weight so we don't knock noodles here. I saw it happening. I was like, oh, no, you go.
Okay, I'll stick to 12. We'll just go up.
Well, if you want the 15s, I have another set.
Yeah, let's do
She wants the 15s. She said, I want a challenge. I want to go up. You know what? She's going up. I'll go up. Why not? But I'm only doing 10. All right. Here we go. Remember, never compromise form. If you're not ready for the next weight, that's okay. It is quiet up in here. Minus the breathing. Almost there. Good job. Now remember, you might be doing 12. That's great. Finish it out. We'll wait for you. Don't you worry. We'll take every little second we can.
Yes.
All right, we got our wall sit to fly. I'm not going up in weight. If you want to go up in weight, I got another set of 10s.
I am.
Cool. I love that for you. And I love that I have a
may
second set
I may regret
that
it.
I don't have to go up. So remember, she's going up in weight, so she's going to do 10, and I'm staying at the same weight, so I'm going to do 12. And Evan's going to up his weight and his reps.
Woo, God.
I don't know if he is. Might have made that up. Keep those elbows up. Don't let them fall. Change out your weight if you need to. But
Woo. Could not have done more than 10 pounds, that's for sure.
yeah, well, you see why I didn't go up. I was like,
Whoa.
not today.
Again,
Not today.
You wouldn't think the jump from 8 to 10 would be that bad. But,
Right?
Ooh, them 2 pounds.
But I will say, today's workout is very shoulder focused. It might be full body. I agree. We are all working full body, but our shoulders are getting a lot of love today.
Yes.
And that's great. We love the shoulders.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to use my arms later.
Yeah, she's going to be driving with that knee.
Hand on the bottom of the steering
Yeah.
wheel.
It's nice. What's her last day off? She just...
Yeah, I need to go home and accomplish all of those things that I did not accomplish in the last 2 weeks.
That makes sense.
You know, you always, I'm like, oh, I get like 14 days off work. We're going to get all the things done.
I feel like
Needless to
I personally can relate to that.
I rested and watched Outlander way too much. So.
You know, but hey, rest is good for you too. Rest is
Yes,
good.
I do feel well rested for the first time in a very long time. So
That's awesome.
that's a good
Okay, we'll
plus.
take that win. We'll take that win. All right, we're going to dive into our last round. That's the good news. We are going to crank it out. We're going to do exactly what you did the last round. Maybe you upped your weight. Maybe you upped your reps. Maybe you did both. Maybe you did neither. Any variation of those things is totally fine. Whatever you've got in this last round, even just showing up here, that's saying something. So let's start with our squat twist. 12 total. Here we go. I hear you popping over there.
Knee, back, hip. Oh my. Just snap, crackle, pop. And not counting.
I got it this time. Oh, one more. Yeah, there it is. All right. We've got our curl to press. What you feeling, Amy? Keeping your 10s, going 12s?
You know what? We'll try 12.
Oh, Jamie wants to kill me. I see what's happening here. All right, so we both upped weight, so that means we're going to stick with our 10 reps. unless Amy's feeling crazy and wants to do 12. But I'm gonna be over here with 10. We just surviving. If at all you need to take a break, you can put the weight down or you can put it on your hips like so. But it just hanging heavy by your side isn't really doing much for you.
This may have been a bad idea.
I'm blaming you.
Because I think that was like 8. Woo.
I'm dying. Woo. It's a miracle. Your girl made
We
it.
did it.
But I did. Whew. Great job, Amy. Great job.
Alternating. Yeah, no,
All
we're
right.
staying at 8. Really.
I was gonna say, you better stick with your 8s.
Yep.
To be fair, there's 2 sets of 10s. We would have been fine. Would have been fine. This feels pretty light compared to those 15s. Here we go. 12 total.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, this one is definitely the least favorite.
Remember, weight on your hips if you need it. I got 2 more reps. Yeah, I would say least favorite. Whew. Burn, baby, burn. At least our least favorite is followed by our most favorite.
All right, 2 more.
You got it, girl. Push through. There it is. Good job.
I say leg almost didn't want to push me up that time.
You just stay there. It's fine. All right, now I'm like profusely sweating. That one did me in. Okay. Deadlift to row. Last set here. We're going for our 10 reps. All right.
We got this.
We do, we do. The finish line is right there.
That nice breeze outside is going to feel good.
Yeah, it is. I might have to walk you to your car. Whew. Oh. I'm like just out of wherever I cannot. I was gonna try to move it, and I decided, no, I'm not.
We started all nice and neat, and now it's
We
like
did.
I just chunk them somewhere.
That's right. That's right.
What did I think I went up last
I think you
time,
did 10s.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I brought out that second set of 10s because I said we both doing 10s today. All right. All right. This is our last thing. I think we should really just push it here, don't you?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna do 15. What was that look for, Evan?
Torture.
It did look like. He's like, what is she going to say? All right. Even if you have to come up out of your wall sit, we're gonna push it here. Elbows stay nice and high. You need to drop the weight, that's fine. Make the tight fist.
Woo. All right.
Woo. Well, I don't know if I'd say that was fun,
All right.
but I will say we made it.
All right,
We're gonna do a quick stretch here in our weight graveyard. Amy's gonna grab some water. She worked hard, she earned it. You too, Evan, I'll let you have some water too. Now we're just gonna do a quick stretch here. If you need more today, you can go to Stretching on Demand, add that to your calendar, whatever you need a little extra love for. But we're gonna come down to our mat. If you're up for it, wide stance in your child's pose. If you're just starting out and you're like, nah, Faith, that's not for me, you can just start here. We're stretching that back. It worked hard for us today. And this is a good opportunity to slow down that breathing, get that heart rate back down.
Sorry for my very loud breathing.
Oh, they probably can't hear yours. My mic's louder. All right, so we're going to stretch a little on those obliques since we work those as well. So hands coming to the side, and we're gonna go hand over if you can. If you're just here, that's great too. But if you can, hand over, feel that nice stretch down the side. Our arms are feeling it too. Evan's trying.
I feel like I'm just laying on the floor, but.
No, you look like you got it. Evan looks like he's in a tabletop. But he's trying, y'all. He is. This isn't me making fun of him. Because you might be in a tabletop too. It's just funny to make fun of Evan. Honestly, if he was doing it right, I'd probably still be making fun of him somehow. So
I don't know. This doesn't want to stretch. There we go.
letting that heart rate come back down. We're feeling good. All right, if you need to hold any of those longer, feel free to do so. We're going to go into we're going to go into a pigeon pose. This is my favorite. So easiest way to get there is to come up and then bring that leg across and then extend that leg back. This might be all the stretch you need today. You're probably like, if this is your first time ever in this position, this is great. If you need a little advancement, you can bring it down. If you're crazy and want to go all the way, there's that too. Whatever you need. This is just an all-around great stretch.
Yes.
Love it, love it. Great to do before you go to bed, especially if you're somebody who sits for work. Okay, good. We're going to switch and go to the other side. Same thing there. I'm sweaty.
Yeah. Get a good sweaty selfie today.
That's right. We're going to have a good one. And I almost said, let's take our picture beforehand. They wouldn't believe us. They wouldn't believe us. Good, and slowly come out of that. And we're just going to finish with a little shoulder stretch since we showed that a little love today, or a lot of love, I should say. And Amy, you can face forward. I'm going to face this way just so they can see. So hands coming behind your back, and you're going to grab it with your other hand. If your hand's here and you're like, nope, can't reach it, that's fine. Just do the same motion. Whatever way our fingers are pointing is the way we're going to turn our neck. So hopefully that makes sense. Make sure Amy's doing it.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it right.
So I think it might be helpful if I show you, Amy, this way. So Amy, we're going to take our hand behind, and if you can, grab it with your other hand, and then we're going to tilt our head this way. See that stretch right in there? And like I said, even if you can't reach your hand back there, if as long as you pull your hand back, you're still going to get that stretch. Good. Now we're going to switch and go to the other side. And so hands coming behind us, and now we're going the opposite direction. So we're leaning. Oh, I think you're leaning. Yep. So the way I remember it is the way the fingers point. So whichever. Okay. My little jazz hands, or what was it? What, spirit fingers.
Yes.
I was like, I knew we were going to get that. We're going to come to it. Awesome job, guys. We totally crushed it. You guys did an amazing job. As Amy mentioned, we'd love to see your sweaty selfies, so make sure that you take those, post those in the group so we can celebrate with you, and we will see you guys next time.